So we're going to start off with Epoch 1.0, which will allow us to control the fan. So this is the app on the Android smartphone. We're going to start it by clicking on it, and then we can enable the ant communication with this button here. This is, if it is white in the center, that means the communication is closed. We are going to turn it on. It becomes blue. Now we're going to go up here and check the setting. We're going to set the setting. Normally you can search it, and as a result, it'll give you a number. You can set that, and then simply you go ahead and turn the fan on. So this will allow the fan to start to rotate, and we should be able to see some speed here shortly on the app. So you can see here it's going to go up to 8 RPM, 30 RPM shortly, and then we can set the speed to higher RPM. So there it is, 29 RPM. We're going to click on set speed, and we are going to set, let's say, to the max of maybe 127 RPM, and then hit set, and you can see it says the speed is being sent, and we should see the motor go up to that speed shortly. RPM. And 120 RPM. Now the other thing I want to show you is that we can scroll, or we can swipe our finger across, and we can look at various voltages and temperatures of the PCB, the 3.3 volt voltage monitor, 15 volt voltage monitor. Motor temperature is not connected, it's showing 0. As we have the motor up and the controller down, as you can see, the controller is sitting here. It's not installed inside the motor. And then we have got the PCB temperature of 31 degrees Celsius, inductor temperature of 34, and PCB temperature of 30. Now we can just swipe the finger again and go to the front screen, and then we have to turn it off. We can simply push this button and it will turn off the motor. And if you have to change the direction, we push one of these buttons, and then we select this, and then the motor will start running in the opposite direction. So here we have a gate kill. So this is all the faults which are available for the display, and essentially the faults can be cleared. When a fault happens, it can be cleared by just clicking on it, and you can see all the faults which are available. So here it is. It is the app automatically cleared the fault, and the motor is spinning, and we're going to set it to a high speed. Let's say 127 RPM or so to set, and we'll have it go up to 127 RPM. So let's look at the controller at high power. You can see the controller is pretty quiet. There is no noise coming out of it. And let's look at the various sections of the controller. Here we have got the input coming in. We have got the earth, line, and neutral. You can see the input fuses. You can see the input capacitors, the EMI filter here. Then I have got the power stage, which has got the bus capacitors. We have an IGBT module right here underneath. We have our processor number 1, processor number 2, and we have got our unity power factor inductor right here. We have got the programming ports right here. This port here is the port available to hook up the fire alarm. If the fire alarm goes on, then the system can be disabled through this port. This one is our ANT Plus and BLE module with which we are currently communicating on this phone. And we have a power supply section here, which is essentially allows us to generate the 3.3 volt and 5 volt, 5.5 volt, etc. These are here the sense resistors for the power factor correction, and that's about it. As you know, we have all those functions on the controller.